paper horizontal. So I have my ruler, and what I'm going to do is make sure my ruler is, first I'm going to draw a dot in the center. After I turn my paper horizontal, I'm going to draw a line from that dot to the corner of the page. Dot to corner with my pencil. Then I'm going to draw a horizontal line. Hold the pencil in one hand, draw with the other. From the top of the ruler to the number 3. And then I'm going to go from this part of the line to the corner of the paper. Hold the ruler with one hand, put the pencil up against the ruler, keep it steady, and draw the line from one end to the corner. Okay, we don't need the dot anymore, so we're going to erase it. I'm going to leave that there so you can check and see if you did it right. If you need to erase it, do that now. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is drawing a road in 1-point perspective. 1-point perspective means you have a dot and everything is going in a narrow one direction. Okay, so what we have here is our street. Okay, from here we're going to take the ruler, make sure it's lining up all the way across from the line we already drew. Okay, and we have one horizontal line going all the way across. Okay, and from here what we're going to do is one tall, medium, and short line. So as we go into the distance, things are going to get smaller and smaller. Alright, so line number 1. We're going to go way over here onto the edge of the page. Make sure we can see that clearly. Okay. And this line is going to go all the way up to the top of the page. So if you're on your millimeter side of the ruler with the mm, you're going to go from 1 right here at the edge to about 15. Make sure those lines are straight. If they're not straight and they look a little crooked to you, just erase it and keep going. Hold the ruler with one hand and draw with the other. Okay, so that's 15. Okay, so we're going to skip some space, maybe about 6 millimeters. I'm going to put a little line right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count it on the ruler. And then put a little dot so you know where to start. This line is going to be medium, so less than 15 millimeters. Okay, so we're going to go from 1 to about 8 here. No, let's go 9. Okay, so we're going to skip some space, maybe another 9, or let's go 8. 8, mm's. Okay, and from here, this line has to be less than 8. So this one is 15, this is 8, and so this line is further away, and we're gonna make it shorter than the others. So I'm gonna say 4, and this could be wrong, so we just have to go back and check and see. I think we should make this one a little bit taller. So I'm going to go back, make it a little taller. Maybe go to 12, and then go from here, go up a little more. Let's go to 17. Okay, so what you want them to do is have a small, medium, and tallest. Tallest in the front, medium in the middle, shortest way in the back. But when you finish this, they're going to be your power lines, and you want them to look like they're going into the distance. So if you got to make them a little taller, go ahead and use your ruler to do that. Okay, so here we're going to put the letter T across them, give some space. Okay, and from there you're just going to draw the lines that curve from one power line to the next, just like that. Make sure you can see those T's. And whatever you did here, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. If you don't remember what side you use, just make sure you're still on the side of the ruler. Or if you're on the inches. Inches are on one side, millimeters on the other side. Okay, so let's do inches. This is from 1 to 7, from 1 to 4.5, and from 0 to 1.5. Okay, you know it's half because it's making the line right here in the center. It's in between the 1 and 2. Okay, so what did I say? I said 7. I'm writing it down real light. 4.5. We're on the inches side. 1.5. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side. My longest line is further out. Check and make sure they're all in the same direction, same length, same width. Okay, so I'm starting here. Going from 1 to 7. One, 2, 4. How many inches on this side did I? 3. 3. Or you can just drag your finger across, and wherever it lands, that's where you go. Drag your finger across, wherever you land, that's where the next one goes. That doesn't require a ruler. So 1, 2, 4. Start the bottom at 1. Go up to 4. 1.5. So the in-between mark is 1, this is 2, this is in between. Okay, now I'm going to put T's on all of these, starting from the dot. If you have to redraw that dot, go ahead and do that. Put it at an angle, T, T, T. Let's make it a little straighter because this T needs to be a little longer, so I'm going to erase that. Put my dot back in the middle, draw my line from the dot. T, T, T. Excuse me. Curve, 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 curve. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to make my street. So I have a rectangle, rectangle. You want those lines to be perfect, use your ruler. Rectangle. Okay. Alright, it's your choice what you want in your sky, sunshine, nighttime. Maybe we could draw a little Jeep in the middle. See what a Jeep looks like on a picture. Okay. Rectangle. So you're looking at the back side of the car because the car is going down the street. So it depends on which direction the car is going in. So Miss H might give you a cheat sheet so you can see how that looks. I'm going to put another rectangle here. I can see the wheel. I can see another wheel. See the rear view mirrors on each side. I'm going on the inside. Maybe a windshield wiper. Going in and putting details on that back tire. It looks just like the sunflowers we drew already. I have lights. Maybe a license plate. I don't need that line anymore. Undercarriage of the car. Maybe some treads on the tires, letter X. Line, letter X. And that's my Jeep.